River Road, you got me running way back home. River Road, you got me running all night long. You got me singing some canal boat song. River Road, you got me running all night long.
All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of Niner Nuts. I'm Indiana Dan here with Mr. Easy E. No James today. He is actually enjoying a hockey game. I'll just go ahead and dox him. He's at a hockey game. He got a hookup for it, though. He didn't just bail on us to bail on us. Easy E, how are we doing?
Not too bad. I just got done walking about 2.5 miles trick-or-treating, so that was a good time.
That's wild. It's the day before when it's literally Friday.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why the city always does it on the Thursday before, or the last Thursday of October is when they do it. So it is what it is. So
that's super wild. I will fortunately not be at home tomorrow. I'm going to do a Halloween-ish thing just in another town, but this will be the first time I won't have to. It's been hit or miss. Sometimes I have a lot. Sometimes I have no one. And yeah, they're on their own this time because I will be gone. Anyway, guys, we got a big episode today. A lot to get through. Not that much time, as is the case every week. It is our parlay episode. We'll tell you our picks, who we think will do well in week 9. And of course, we are idiots. We still have not hit yet, but we're always very, very confident. And just for legal purposes, yeah, just don't take us too seriously and follow your rules, whatever the rules are in whatever state you may live in. So with that, also all these are subject to change because DraftKings and just, yeah, the lines change constantly. So this is just as of taping on October 30th. So first game, the one pick that we are making in the Detroit Lions hosting the Minnesota Vikings at 1:00 is Jahmyr Gibbs is going to have over 80 rushing and receiving yards. The tattered corpse of the Minnesota Vikings are clinging on to life, and the Detroit Lions want to continue their reign in the NFC North. And being in Motown, yeah, this will not go well for the Vikings. JJ McCarthy is hardly an upgrade over Carson Wentz, who credit is due. Dude fought like hell through his shoulder injury, but
yeah.
For our purposes, Jahmyr Gibbs is going to have himself a day, and then I just editorially add that the Lions will probably kill the Vikings, I think.
So Jahmyr Gibbs has been getting the majority of the snaps in Detroit here the last 3 or 4 games anyways. He used to split it pretty evenly with David Montgomery there, and he hasn't been doing that so much anymore. He's been getting the majority of the carries. It's been like a 75-25 split. So I think he's going to have more than enough opportunities to get this. This is actually set at 100 if you go on DraftKings. So we altered this down to 80, give us a little bit of wiggle room. So I feel pretty confident he'll get this against the Vikings. He's going to have a lot of opportunities to touch the ball. The Vikings offense is not going to be out there very much, so it means the Vikings defense is going to be out there against him. Now the Vikings defense is pretty stout at times, but they're going to get worn down in this game, and then Gibbs is going to run wild, I think. So that's my prediction.
He's their best offensive weapon. Like, no offense to Amon-Ra St. Brown or Williams, it's Jahmyr Gibbs. He's the engine that runs that offense, and I agree. It's going to be. He's going to have himself a day. It's a divisional game, and that's bitten us in the ass before. But so maybe it won't be a blowout. Maybe I'm overselling that. But the Vikings just, I don't know. I don't see the Vikings pulling an upset or holding Jahmyr Gibbs in tow. So moving on to the next one, it does jump the gun a little bit on. We already did touch base on this game quite a bit on Tuesday, but we are going to the cursed MetLife Stadium. And, who knows? It looks like we're getting a little healthier based on what the practice reports are saying. on the defensive line, and then we also just signed Sealan Farrell, and we made a trade. I know his last name is White with the Patriots to get another lineman on the defense. But that said, historically under Kyle Shanahan, regardless of the defensive coordinator, mobile quarterbacks can pull a fast one on us every now and then, even though whether it's not a testament to the win or loss, but mobile quarterbacks, we usually end up giving a good run or two away. So 25 rushing yards for Jackson Dart seems pretty realistic. I don't know. I'm a little worried. I hope we rebound against the Giants. It might be a little tough. Not as tough as last week, but as long as the injury bug stays away from us and we are even just a smidge healthier on the defensive line, I think we could pull this off. But no, for the ticket, Jackson Dart, he definitely could end up with 25 rushing yards against us. I can see this.
Yeah, the 25 rushing yards I think is going to be pretty easy. He's a mobile quarterback, and like you said, mobile quarterbacks give the 49ers fits. It doesn't matter who's been the defensive coordinator for the last 6-7 years. Oh, 6-7. It's it's been a problem for the 49ers, and they let guys just scramble around and beat us. Kyler Murray has eaten us alive so many times. It's been ridiculous. And I think Jackson Dart can do the same thing, and probably will do the same thing. And they'll have designed runs for him too in the game. And he's missing his skibbity skoosh scoosh guy back there now. So, I mean, he's going to have more opportunities to run himself. So I just think this is a pretty likely bet. As far as the game overall, are we going to touch on the game overall later, or are we touch on the game overall now?
I mean, go ahead and give we can touch again after. I mean, I already said that we just need to get healthier on the D line for us to have a shot at it. So, I mean,
yeah, I mean, we can't let Dart sit back there and just pick us apart like we did Stroud last week. So, I mean, the defensive line has got to be able to do something in this game. Got to be able to generate some sort of pressure. But more importantly, the offensive line has got to keep whoever's going to play quarterback, either Jones or Purdy, clean in the pocket this week. I mean, they've got a couple of guys up front that can really rush the passer, and that was their downfall this past week against the Texans. Was they had two guys that could really get to the passer, and we couldn't keep them off and can keep Mac Jones clean. He was just pressured too often and had to make quick throws and off platform throws, and out of alignment throws and things like that. And so, we've got to do a better job this week of protecting the quarterback on our side and giving him the opportunity to make plays.
Yeah, no, going against, I mean, it's if we can get healthier on the defensive side, Jackson Dart is not CJ Stroud. That also helps quite a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you hit it on the head. They got Thibodeau, Carter, and Burns. That is just as frightening a front as what we just faced. So, yeah. And then, of course, the dreaded MetLife turf.
Yes. Yes. I want to just get out of this game with no significant injuries.
Trust me, that's been me every week though. But we'll see. We'll do one last final prayer too at the end as well. But like I said, sorry, not sorry, we jumped the gun on that, listeners, but that's the way the ticket got laid out. On to the next game, though. The New Orleans Saints are going to LA to face the Rams. Good luck. I don't really have anything besides that. Matthew Stafford's getting Puka Nacua back, and 200 yards. There's a reason it's minus 500. Stafford's going to pick them apart. The Saints, they put up a fight. They don't let 50 burgers get dropped on them, but I don't know. What was the spread on them? Was it minus 14 favorite for the Rams, I'd imagine?
Yeah, I think that was what it was.
This game's going to be bad. Matthew Stafford's on a tear, and now he is in the lead of the division since we lost last week. It being their division to lose at this rate, we got the tiebreaker against them, but LA's hot right now. And the Saints are just kind of in their way this week.
Yeah, I mean, well, the Saints are starting their new quarterback as well, Tyler Schluch or however you say his name.
Snoop. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever. It's not going to matter. The Rams are going to eat that guy alive. this is going to be a hugely lopsided victory for the Rams, I think. I don't see the Saints being able to stick with them at all through this particular game, especially being on the road. Rams coming off of a bye week. I mean, this is just setting up to be a beatdown of pretty epic proportions. Stafford throwing for 200 yards should be a no-brainer in this game. He should have 200 by the half, I would think, and be on cruise control going through the second half of this game. So feeling pretty good about this. Not feeling good about the Rams in a couple of weeks, but yeah.
The Rams are hot. To say it's their division to lose now, I mean, I feel like a lot of people are yelling at us that like it's been like that even though we were ahead of them. Like, shut up. We do have the tiebreaker against them, but yeah, the Rams are hot right now. That's just the best way to put it. And it will obviously, there's gonna be a big game in 2 weeks. And it might not go well depending on how injured we are after our game.
Yep.
But moving on to Cardinals at the Cowboys. Man, Kyler Murray coming back into this game, I don't know. I kind of liked that there was more stability. It seemed like there was more stability with the Cardinals. Like, it wasn't anything flashy, and Jacoby Brissett was not going to take him to the Super Bowl, but I don't know. Kyler Murray, I don't think he's going to take advantage of that defense as much as people like to hype him up as a great quarterback. And then Dallas on the other side. Dallas's offense is really, really good, but that Cardinals defense is a little stingy. This is a game I'm going to refuse to put on my own personal money line. I could see something scary happening either way in this game, but what we did throw on here though, CeeDee Lamb getting 50 yards, this seems like a no-brainer. Like, now that he's back, he's Dak's best friend. So that was an easy pick, but I honestly God could see this game going either way. Like, these teams are both very, very scurry underachievers.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of hit it on the head with CeeDee Lamb and Dak. I mean, CeeDee's numbers go up, greatly when Dak is back there, and having those two together makes for them to both feed off of each other very well. So CD is definitely going to have 50 yards receiving in this game. There's no doubt in my mind about that. I mean, I think he averages something like 80 or 90 a game. Should be pretty easy for him to get 50 in this particular game. The Cardinals defense isn't terrible, but it's not great either. They don't have a shutdown corner on either end. So there's no way to kind of box in CeeDee Lamb. I mean, the Cowboys offense is great. They can score points with the best of them. They just can't stop anybody. So, I mean, this could turn into a 36-33 shootout with the Cardinals hanging along with them. This could also turn into a 36-14 bludgeoning with the Cardinals just laying a big egg in this game too. I mean, it's really hard to say. So
the Cardinals are lucky they're coming off a bye week because everybody in the division was off except us this week.
Yeah. I don't see the Cardinals winning this game though. I just think the Cardinals are the team this year that's kind of cursed. I mean, they are every year, it seems like anyways, but I mean, I think they really got the whammy on them this year. I don't think they're going to pull out any sort of meaningful victories this season over anybody. And I would bet the Cowboys in this game.
I can respect that. On paper, it obviously should be. I don't know. I personally just get the heebie-jeebies on this one, but I will gladly be wrong if the Cowboys just trounce them. Because on paper, again, they definitely should.
Dallas is only favored by 2.5, which is crazy to me.
They're stingy, dude. I've seen a bit of Cardinals coverage, and they're stingy. They don't just get blown out. They still lose in heartbreaking fashions, but they very rarely get just the hammer thrown on them. So
yeah, that's true. I don't know. I feel like the Cowboys got this one in hand, but we'll see.
Yeah, no, for sure. Speaking of money lines, though, our next two games are money lines. The Falcons going to the Patriots. I don't know what is happening with Atlanta. You literally can't guess which Atlanta is going to show up from week to week. Either the team that got beat by us in Carolina, or they did just lose embarrassingly though to the Dolphins also. So maybe they're skid, maybe their wheels finally fell off and they're just going to keep losing. But going to New England, that's why I say it's probably likely, because New England is also very, very, very hot right now. Drake May is legitimately in MVP consideration talk right now. Whatever Mike Vrabel did to their Kool-Aid, it's working. And New England, we might be seeing the start of a new evil empire. They are that good, and they could sneak up on Buffalo if they trip up against Kansas City and don't get their train back on the tracks. So New England winning this game, very comfortable with this pick. Because again, Atlanta can look really good, but they're just not right now. Maybe they'll rebound, but New England should take care of the Falcons very easily.
Yeah, I don't think Atlanta's going to play very well in this game. They seem like they've, like you said earlier, kind of the wheels have sort of fallen off the Falcons season at this point in time, and they're just not getting it done.
They have the talent. It just doesn't click at the right times.
Yeah. I mean, now the only caveat that I'll put on here is that every time I bet against the Falcons play really well. Every time I bet with the Falcons play like crap. So that would mean that the Falcons are probably going to put up 42 points this week on the Patriots or whatever. But the Patriots are playing great football right now. I think they've won 5 in a row, maybe 4 in a row, 5 in a row, something like that. And
they are on a really good, I think it is a 5-game win streak.
Yeah, I mean, they're on a tear and they're playing really good football right now. And like you said, Drake May is in the MVP conversation, and they're just hitting on all cylinders right now. This game's in New England. It's going to be outside. It's not going to be very great weather. I think that hurts the Falcons as well. So give me the Patriots in this one all day.
Oh, yeah. No other notes. Just New England. I hate saying that, but our next game is another money line. The Broncos going to Houston, and these guys are not us. The Broncos are not us. The Broncos have a very, very, very good defense that is going to give CJ Stroud a lot more hassle than we did. But Bo Nix handling the Texans defense, we've seen the Broncos struggle on offense a little bit, but I think I was the one that really pushed on this one. I think the Broncos are going to keep figuring it out, because the Broncos have looked good more times than not this year, and Houston's going to come back down to earth. I think the Broncos are going to pull this out.
I was right with you on this, Dan. I think this was a lot of Vegas reading a whole lot into what happened last week in the Texans beating a 49ers team that
was injured to hell and back.
Yeah, and is playing above their record right now. And I don't think that – I don't want to say that like they're not as good as their record, but I mean, like, they're overachieving right now. And, the Texans were able to pierce through that. But I don't think that means that they're an ascending team and they're taking off and they're getting things back together. I think that the Broncos are really a good team. I think the Broncos have a really good defense, and the Broncos have good offensive players as well. And I think they're going to give the Texans a bit more of a run for their money than we did, because they're not injured to hell and back like we are. And I think they're going to be able to withstand the things that the Texans were able to do well, and they're going to be able to take advantage of the things that the Texans aren't able to do well much better than we were.
Yeah, absolutely. The only knock on Denver is that they don't have Patrick Surtain right now. I think he pulled his pec, but even still, without Patrick Surtain, I think that the Broncos are still going to weather them just fine.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead and just roll on to a game I'm very excited about. The Colts are finally playing good teams. The Colts are fake. No, they're not. 2, I'm very, very excited about this. I don't care that they're going to Pittsburgh. We just saw on the national stage, the Steelers defense sucks. Just straight up, that it is the most expensive defense in the league, and they suck. They are in the bottom 5 in pretty much every all the most important defensive categories. points, yards allowed, score, like you name it. That defense just sucks. So a Colts offense that is the highest scoring number one overall. I don't know if they were number one overall. I think they are. If not, they're number one offense in the AFC. And their defense is, I think their defense is top 5 too. Like I think the Steelers are in for a very, very, very tough game. Like I don't know. I'd be very, very surprised if the Colts don't cover at least. Yeah, you know what? I'll be confident. I think the Colts are gonna cover a 10-point spread against the Steelers. I don't think it'll be. I don't think it's gonna be a 20-point. Like I don't think they're gonna beat them down that bad. But I am very confident in the Colts. Money line. Jonathan Taylor's gonna score. Jonathan Taylor's on an MVP race. If nothing else, Offensive Player of the Year. Just I don't know. The Steelers have a lot of name, but not. I don't know. There's not that much support to it. The offense can be very good with Aaron Rodgers, obviously, but again, that defense is just trash. It's a faucet that just won't stop leaking. So I don't know until the Colts do lose again, because they barely lost to the Rams. They were a fumble out of the end zone away from tying the Rams. So I don't know. I don't think Pittsburgh's. I think being in Pittsburgh makes a difference, but I don't know. This is not the team I see the Colts losing to. This will be the biggest surprise of the week if the Pittsburgh Steelers pull off this win in my book. Call me the overconfident Colts fan, but
I will call you ever the homer. That's for sure. So they are favored by 3 in this game. So
okay, that sounds right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to continue to pick the Colts until they show me that they're not going to win. So I mean, they've got all the tools right now to beat everybody. They play good defense. They have a dynamic offense, even with Danny Dimes back there. But Jonathan Taylor's really making everything happen for them. He's on such an impressive tear, and he's carrying one of my fantasy football teams. So praise be to him. But you're right about the Steelers defense. The Steelers defense is very leaky. It is not the Steelers defense of old. It's not the lockdown side of the ball like it used to be. And, the offense only gets them so far. So I think that the Colts can easily cover this. I think with the Colts defense being as good as it is, I think they're going to give Aaron Rodgers some fits and some problems back there. And then I don't think that the Steelers defense is going to be able to hold the Colts back. So, I mean, I think this can easily be a 7 to 10 point victory for the Colts.
Yeah, I do too. This is not going to be the Steelers week. I don't know. I could see them tightening up a little bit because they were embarrassed pretty bad against the Packers, and it was under the lights, and this is at 1:00 now. So like maybe they'll get together a little bit, but I don't know. That's why I'm saying I will still be shocked, like upset of the week, if the Colts are stunned by the Steelers personally, because I don't know. The Steelers are definitely not straw man. That's not the right metaphor I'm looking for, but the Steelers have a lot of talk, but not that much game. Let's move on to the last game. The Jags versus the Raiders. I have no desire. I have Sunday Ticket, and I still have no desire to watch this game. This game should just be trash. The Jaguars will win it because the only team that is worse than the Raiders are I guess the Jets. Like, I would still say the Jets are worse than the Raiders, but the Dolphins actually showed some life, so maybe the Raiders are worse than the Dolphins now. The Raiders just have nothing. There's nothing to say about the Raiders. They're gonna pepper Brock Bowers with targets though. Now that he's back, the All-Pro tight end.
Yeah,
he's gonna easily hit 4 targets. I had no qualms with that. I didn't want to I don't know. I felt more confident in that than the yards. Yes, you sent 25 yards, but I tried to limit. I think let's just sit with 4 yards. Jags money line easily. I'd imagine they have to be like 8-point favorites. The Jags are there's some chinks in the Jags armor. They're not a superpower anymore, but
the Jags are only 2.5-point favorites.
Oh Lord. I mean, I know the Rams kicked their ass, but I'm surprised it's only 2.5. Like, okay. I don't know. This should be a rebound then for the Jags. Let's put it that way. The Jags, I don't know. They'll chalk up the London beatdown against the Rams. It's just a one-off, and they'll get back. They'll get back right. The Raiders have nothing. The only superstar they have is Brock and Max. They're getting annihilated. They're going to get a top 5, if not top 3 pick. Should be a very easy win for Jacksonville. I don't really have any other notes. I really don't want to watch this game either.
It's one of the only options for your late game window if you're not going to watch Kansas City and Buffalo. The Raiders are really bad this year. They've got nothing going on for them. But you are right. Brock Bowers is coming back. They're going to pepper him with receptions, try to get him going. He's their main star on the offensive side of the ball. They're going to try to feed him as much as they can, rightfully so. Jags, yes, they got beat down by the Rams when we last saw them. Are we even sure that the Jags came back from London? I mean, are we positive that they came back? they just get regulated to London and they just have to stay over there now?
Oh, come probably 3 or 4 years from now, there's no way they're not going to be the London Jaguars. Let's be real.
Yeah.
They'll cancel those stadium plans.
Yeah. But the Jaguars, if they're really the team that they want to be this season, this is a game that they should win, and this is a game that they should win in convincing fashion. They've been sort of toying around with, are they really a good team this season or not? And this is where a good team wins the game, right? So I mean, if the Jaguars are truly going to be one of the teams that we're going to consider for a playoff team, and we're supposed to be taking seriously, then this is a game that they have to win, and they have to win it convincingly. And so, I think the Jaguars are going to do that this week.
Yeah, they definitely should. That'd be kind of that would tie with the Steelers beating the Colts as an upset of the week, I think.
Oh, that'd be a huge upset if the Raiders beat the Jaguars. That'd be a big upset.
Yeah, because as we've just noted, the Raiders are ass.
Yeah.
So all of that, at least where we're at, obviously these odds are subject to change. We have a nice little payout if this one actually hits, which would be wonderful. But no luck so far. Remember last year, we only hit on 1-2 tickets. So take us with a grain of salt, but never not try. Gamble responsibly, but never not try.
Hey, you can't ever win if you don't try, at least.
Exactly. You miss the shots you don't take.
Yep.
I think with that is all of our picks for this week. We are a little short. We are going to be a little short this week, but hey, that means you just go get your candy faster. So let us give our shout out already then to our sponsor, Royal Retros. What is Royal Retros? Is your go-to place to get yourself an authentic throwback jersey, whether it is for football, basketball, soccer, any of the major sports that got you covered. And when you find something you like, use the promo code Shady Sports. It'll get you 10% off of your entire order, especially if you find something in the Candlestick collection. Can't skip that. It's curated with us Bay Area fans in mind. It's got Niners gear. It's got baseball Giants gear. And again, when you find something you like, use the promo code Shady Sports, and you'll get 10% off of the entire order, not just special items, your entire cart. Again, with that promo code Shady Sports, it helps us out. It helps out the entire family of programs on the Shady Sports Network. Shout out Sam, amazing EP. Again, it's royalretros.com, promo code Shady Sports, 10% off of your entire order. Royal Retros, go get yourself an authentic throwback jersey today. We are also selling t-shirts. Check out our own merch. We were inspired by the shenanigans, let's say, of Mr. Dan Snyder 2 years ago, and it has carried over into the next year and the next year, i.e. take a look at the Panthers owner, take a look at the Saints owner. There's just a lot of shady stuff that they get away with, and we don't find out until long after the fact. And we think that owner standards need to be the same as player standards. Like when a player gets arrested and we find out in the middle of him being arrested an hour before kickoff, there should be that kind of accountability for the owners as well. So owner standards over player standards, hashtag owner accountability. We have that on t-shirts. Our owner accountability standard t-shirt, let's call it here. These are all made to order. You pick your style, a t-shirt, a long sleeve, a pullover, a crew neck, and then you pick your size. They're made to order. and the pricing starts at $22.99. Our next shirt is our cover art. You see that here on YouTube or on whichever podcasting platform you listen to us on. Again, it's made to order. You just pick your style and your size, and the pricing starts at $22.99. Our alternate cover art here, it's got the goalposts and the peanuts. It looks to me best in red, but there's a blue option for some reason. Whatever suits your fancy. They're made to order. All these are made to order. And then the last shirt we have is our alternate mascot, Peanut, wearing 3D glasses to really be in the game, wearing his Niners hat, eating his bowl of peanuts, patiently waiting for the next game, which will be this Sunday as we go to MetLife Stadium and pray we don't have an injury. But this shirt and all the shirts I just showed you, all the proceeds of these are going to Mountain Comprehensive Care Center. It is a women's shelter in Kentucky. And we just want you to have a cool t-shirt and know that you are helping a family in need. The link to our Bonfire store and a link to more information about Mountain Comprehensive Care Center in the show notes below. Check it out. Get yourself a t-shirt and help some families in need. Eric, you are always good at keeping tabs on the breaking news. I already said that I already spoiled that we got a pass rusher from New England and we signed Sealan Farrell to reinforce our defensive line that we desperately need. I did see too that we might get Alfred back, and D Winters is back at practice too, so we should get both of them back for the game. Alfred Collins, hopefully. Is there anything breaking that we need to take a look at right now, though?
Not too much, really. Nico Collins out of protocol. Christian Kirk also set to return for the Texans, so that gives them some boost going to their game against the Broncos on Sunday. Still think they're going to lose. Puka Nacua, as you mentioned earlier, he's coming back, so he's going to be ready to face the Saints. That's really about it right now. It's 7-3 Ravens for the evergreen part of the podcast.
Yes. Oh my god, I literally forgot. Ravens Dolphins?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the big question for you, Dan, is are you going to have the 49ers double boxed with the Colts in Pittsburgh on Sunday then on your YouTube
I might have to this time. I usually dedicate the screen just to the Niners, but I might have to split screen it this time. Like I might just have to. Like I'm very eager for both games. I don't know. I've already said my piece about
you know what? You won't be able to actually.
How come?
Because your game is your local game, so you would have to watch that on like your local TV channel and then like watch YouTube on like a separate device or something like that.
Oh, what channel? What channel is the Colts on?
I don't know. I can't tell. 506 doesn't tell me what channel it's on, but
depending if it is on CBS, I can use my Paramount app on my phone and just have my phone on the table and the Niners up on the big TV.
There you go.
Because I have Paramount. Because I am a streaming service addict.
Oh, it's on CBS, so it should be on Paramount.
Paramount Plus on my phone. Niners up on the big TV. There we go. That's how I'll end up having to do it probably. But yeah, who's calling our game, by the way?
Kevin Harlan and Trent Green.
Hell yeah, we got a Kevin Harlan game. Oh, I'm so excited. Yep. You just gotta be extra pumped up. I'm so happy. Kevin's my favorite.
Yeah, he's a good announcer.
I don't know. We'll just rehash it one last time. I am nervous about the game. Like that turf is terrible. That defensive line is really good on the Giants.
Yes.
Hopefully we're more healthy on defense because that's going to help a lot. But I hope Kyle learned his lessons from what happened against the Texans, because the Giants can throw just as much muscle at us. So I don't know. Thank God this is our fifth or our fourth road game in 5 weeks, and thank God we get a little bit of a home break after this.
I know, right? Yeah. I was trying to look at the injury report from today, but it's not updated on their official website, so I can't tell you what people participated and what didn't participate today. So
I will check on a source that I'm not going to give a free plug because they are already doing good enough. Keon White is wearing 56.
Oh, here I got one now.
Purdy and Upton Stout were limited. D. Winters and Sam Okawanu returned to practice. I'm not seeing the official report though. Alfred Collins and Gross Matos are practicing again. So there we go. That's already pretty promising.
Yeah, they were limited.
If we can get Gross Matos back, no, he's not a. What did I say in the group chat? Fine, but not spectacular.
Yeah. Yeah. Ben Barch was limited today too, so that's good.
Starting to get a little healthier.
Yeah.
I did see that Saleh said they're basically going to rule out Huff again, but he'll be back for the Rams game.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. Unless some miracle happens today, Huff will probably be out for the game, which sucks because we really need him.
Yeah. So, well, he was a DNP, so yeah, he's probably not likely to play. So,
I mean, if we get I can't pronounce his name. If we get him back and we get Matos back and then Keon White, it's pretty straightforward. Just rush the quarterback.
We make it sound really simple, but it's apparently not as easy as it sounds because otherwise a lot of guys would be able to do it.
Yeah. Hopefully the game plan's not too much for him to at least get in third down rotational situations or and then Seal and Farrell should still know our playbook. He was with Washington last year, but he should acclimate pretty fast back with us. And he was fine. Not a superstar, but he was fine.
Yeah.
And hell, at this rate, we just need bodies. I'll take anybody.
I'm just curious to know whether or not Purdy's going to play or if we're going with Mac again.
I don't know, man. Until I see explicitly Mac starting, his turf toe is pretty bad. It's clearly been pretty bad.
Yeah. So, Mac was full participant. Purdy was limited participant. So, I mean, I guess that tells you all you need to know right there.
Yeah. God, poor Mac soldiering through a PCL or an MCL sprain. Good for him. Playing like a dog. He's really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's gotten pretty beat up the last couple of games.
Yeah, and it might not get any easier on the road in New York.
No.
Let's just pray that the turf monster takes a week off and we need to get right game. Get 6 wins and then we'll worry about the Rams and still very much in it at 6-3.
Yeah, I mean, if we can come out of this game with a win, I mean, we're just sitting just fine. I mean, there's no big deal if we come out of this game with a win. It's not a problem. I mean, that would put us, like you said, 6-3.
Would be first if the Rams somehow choke against the Saints, but
yeah, that's not going to happen. But I mean, we'll be tied with the Rams, but own the tiebreaker with them. So I mean, that's fine. And we control our own destiny heading into our game against them in the following week. I mean, that's all you can really ask for. I mean, it's the best case scenario. And
it's at home, thank God.
Yeah.
That's what the biggest thing about those first 3 games were 2 of the 2 road games were the 2 hardest road games.
Yeah.
We hosted Seattle, didn't we? I can't remember anymore.
I don't remember
because we were at LA. I mean, we won 3 division games in the first 6 weeks. And the Rams are going to be at home next, and I can't remember Seattle, but Seattle's week 18. Because of course Seattle is our bookends, which is stupid. But
yeah, but I mean,
if we beat the Giants, like you were saying, then we're in a great position still.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with being 6-3. I mean, that's still a very good record. I mean, that would be, again, tied for, or not tied for, but one of the better records in the NFC, right? I mean, the only thing that could be better would be 7-2, and there's only going to be a few teams that could get to that. So, I mean,
and we'd still have a solid shot at the wild card too.
Yeah.
Obviously, we want to win the division, but we'd have a nice cushy spot in the wild card, still.
Yeah, so I mean, you're sitting at 6-3, you control your own destiny versus the Rams. I don't think you can ask for much more than that going into that particular game. So you just can't overlook the Giants. Yeah. You got to take the Giants real seriously because the Giants are a competitive team. but there's things to be exploited against the Giants that I think we can take advantage of. But we just got to keep Mac upright, or Purdy, whoever it is quarterback. But we just got to keep the quarterback upright and keep pressure off of him this game. We didn't do a very good job against a very good job of that against the Texans, and that cost us in that particular game as we weren't able to generate any offense. So we can't have that happen again.
No, honestly, like I think I'd be surprised if we started Mac at MetLife. Like, just they have to, like, yes, we're joking about it, but like they gotta think like, yeah, let's rest him one more week and then like save him for like the big rivalry game. Like,
oh, you mean Purdy?
Yeah.
Or
yeah, I said Mac. I'd be shocked if Purdy played this week, honestly. But
yeah, I would say that it's probably likely as well. And see, Ricky didn't practice at all today either, so he ain't playing this week either.
I know we're trying to be picky with IR because IR is a whole different animal and you only get so many returns. But at what point, like, Purdy obviously is worst case scenario, but I wonder if they're going to start having conversations about Ricky on IR. I don't know.
Unless the whole plan is for just everybody to come back next week. I mean, that's the plan for the squad, is for everybody to come back next week. Then I guess that's what it is. But
we're balancing it pretty well. Like we're riding the healthy scratch line pretty damn well. So
yeah,
I mean, if they can keep getting away with it, like keeping people as healthy scratches instead, or the inactive, if they can keep them on the inactive list and avoid IR, then sure. I mean, we've been pulling it off so far.
Yeah. I'm curious to see if our game is going to be on national TV next week or if it's going to be limited coverage next week yet. So I'm
for the Rams.
Yeah.
What's the competition? And then we'll get out of here. But what's the competition next week?
Detroit, Washington.
What's the other one?
That's it. That's the only two late games: Detroit, Washington, Rams, San Francisco. Oh, there's a CBS single late game of Seattle, Arizona, but that's going to be just off in the West Coast. They ain't showing that to anybody else.
Oh, that's a toss up. They didn't. Oh yeah, and they don't have the announcers yet. That's a toss up. I'd be very curious because you can make a compelling case for either of them. Because Detroit. It's not going to be because of Washington. It's going to be because of Detroit.
Yeah.
Or us, a game that could be a very pivotal decision or a pivotal moment for who wins our division. I don't know. There's going to be are they both on Fox?
Yep.
Okay. I'll have to keep an eye on that. I'm very curious who Tom Brady ends up going to.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. So that's it.
Right on. With that, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. We'll be back on Tuesday to recap what went down at MetLife. Happy Halloween. Stay safe. Check your candy. And just have a good weekend. Outro music is River Road by Justin Muth. Let's beat the Giants.
Beat the Giants. Happy Halloween, everyone.
River Road, you got me running way back home. River Road, you got me running all night long. You got me singing some canal boat song. River Road, you got me running all night long. River Road, where have all the women gone? Have they kissed her hand and waved you bye-bye? Have they thought about crossing your double yellow lines? River Road, they love the way you whine and cry.